Hey everybody, this is Frank, and today we're going to talk about probiotics, which is the opposite of antibiotics. I feel that we all need to recolonize our systems, our colons, with probiotics, because we've in the past taken antibiotics, penicillin, whatever. Our food is devoid of anything anymore. So here we go. This is going to be a little crash course on what I've been doing. Today we're going to talk about what I do, and it's got to do with coconuts. Not the coconuts that you see that are, well, the ones that we see that are kind of dried out and brown, but these coconuts are fresh. Make sure that there's no discoloration when you buy them, that there are no marks. And make sure they're big, because they're about $2 each. And why buy a small one, you can get a bigger one. Now we're going to use the water for this, the coconut water. Fresh coconut water, and we're going to put probiotics in this, and we're going to use that for our drink to recolonize our colons and our systems. As well, I'm going to show you how to open one up using this, and how to harvest the flesh inside, the soft flesh, which you blend up and you make into a yogurt. So non-dairy coconut yogurt. It's awesome. I've been experimenting with this stuff. It's so good. So let's start. So you're gonna need a cleaver or a knife that's got some gravity to it, a cutting board, measuring glass or whatever, just to pour out, and a strainer. Okay, so we're gonna open up one. So make sure it's good. I'm gonna score. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm gonna score around here. See how it goes into a peak here? So I'm just gonna score around here. And then take the flesh off, so we expose the hard shell. So I'm just going to go in and just flick it off. So just take your cleaver or your knife and go towards the middle of it, and you'll take off all the skin. So I'm kind of going like in a sawing, chopping motion just to get through it. And I'm keeping the blade here tight to the top, so I just don't fall off, and then I get most of the skin off. Okay. Okay, that should be good. You want to make the opening big enough, or actually take away enough of the fibrous shell to perfect. So we'll hear it raw. You can hear it, and you can't really hear the water shaking inside, but we're assuming there's water in here. So what we're gonna do, you're gonna use the knife or the cleaver to chip away, get rid of all your debris. So this is what you're looking for. Actually, it could be a little bit more in here, but what you're going to use is a cleaver, probably best, or a knife that's got gravity and heaviness to it. But you're going to use this edge here. Okay? Be very careful, and don't go too hard, because you get coconut water everywhere. You're going to use your corner. Obviously, this is going to be flat and secure. You're going to get your fingers away, and you're just going to tap in on the edge of this coconut to get your opening. So here it goes. See, now that I'm in, it's easier. So I'm just going to kind of follow that. Wiggle it if you need to. Okay? Just ever so lightly and gently. You don't have to crack it open. Just stick in and get that top off. Remember, using this edge only. Not so crazy nuts, because you're going to get it everywhere. Just a gentle tap, and keep rotating your coconut. Alright, perfect. So, get your hand out, rip it off. And you're going to make sure this is not yellow or dark, it's going to be white. So what we have here now, we're actually going to put this into the measuring cup, and then we're going to use the strainer for the bottles. So, quickly. Look how much milk you get out of that, or water you get out of. Milk is actually the flesh and that blended. This is the water. So here you go. And that's what we've done. Okay? Great. So I'm going to shut off the camera and open up a whole bunch more, so I'm not going to waste more time. Alright, see you soon. Okay, we have cut all the coconuts. Okay? Now, we did pretty good. With 3 coconuts, we got almost a liter of water. Yeah, it's pretty good. And coconut water is so healthy for you. Yeah, it's about a quart, so 4 cups we got from 3 coconuts. So $6 you have. I mean, this is a probiotic that's going to last you a long time. We're going to make yogurt off this. So basically, it's living, it's alive. It's not those pasteurized waters that you buy in the boxes or in the bottles that are basically dead. Probiotics actually kind of preserve the water a little bit. You know, enzymes do die off. When you juice anything, when you cut into any fresh vegetables, enzymes will start dying off and they'll start, you know, dying. So the quicker you ingest this food, better it is for you on an energetic level with enzymes. Same thing with sprouts. You know, living food, living body, dead food, dead body. So the more alive the food is, the more energy transfer they get right away. Anyway, so let's just get this in these bottles. Reason why I have this strainer is because you get some debris in the water. So I hope this is big enough here. So I'm gonna use these bottles, just recycling them, and I'm going to strain off the water. There we go. With the screen. This is great stuff after hangovers too. Coconut water acts like blood. Apparently, they say it's almost like blood. It's so hydrating in your system. And I think I'm hydrating the counter. Okay, we'll be back, and I'll show you the next step. Okay. Hi, we're back. You're back. I've been taking these and. I did 3 more. We yielded a little bit more than the last time. Actually, we're past a quart. It depends on each coconut how much water it holds. So it's a give or take, but that's about 4 cups for 3 coconuts, fresh coconuts. Now, what I forgot to do last time was to use a funnel. I don't write any of these. These are all kind of. I get these ideas. I throw the camera on, so I don't plan. So I forget things. So the funnel makes it a lot easier to strain without losing. I didn't lose much last time, but anyway, so you can see we have a little bit more coconut juice here. So you put the strainer in, and just, yeah, that's a little bit easier, isn't it? So we're gonna strain this off. If you don't mind the little pops and pieces and that, fair enough, but personally I like my water pulp free. I'm one of those kids. I don't want pulp. This isn't pulp. This is actually like shards of coconut glass. All right, good. We have some left over. My son loves this stuff. Perfect. Now, awesome. We get right to the top here. Perfect. A little bit too much, so I'll pour some back. Now, there are different ways to. I'll say that. There are different ways that we. This is a little bit too cold still. So I'm going to use the other one. I left the coconuts out longer. Now, what we do is we can actually put kefir grains, or kefir grains, that will inoculate this water. They're basically a lot of probiotics. Or you can get a probiotic vegetable source. If all this lactose or vegans or people don't have dairy, this is great. And this is good too. This yogurt is going to be a non-dairy yogurt. And it's amazing. Out of all people, me loving this. I can't wait to wake up in the morning with fresh homemade coconut yogurt with pomegranates or blackberries or raspberries or blueberries with that. It's amazing. I actually love it. So I have a shot of this in the morning. So what we're going to do, it's a little bit cold, but that's okay. These are cold too. So I haven't quite found out the proper quantity of probiotics to liquid, but I'm just going to do 3. So I take these capsules and I just pull them apart. Okay, these are loaded with probiotics. You usually take them daily, but if you put them in here, okay, you actually extend the probiotics, because what you're doing is you're not drinking a lot each morning too. Because when you have one of these shots, you only want about a half a glass. No, a half a cup. Sorry, quarter cup to a half a cup. at most per shot. So you don't want to have too many of those because pretty powerful, and you don't want to put too many probiotics in your. So I was just talking too loud there and too fast, getting hyper and excited. So I have about 3 probiotics pills. Shake this up. So what's going to happen? It's going to dissolve in there, and the probiotics are going to eat away the naturally occurring sugars in the water, because coconut has a lot of natural sugars in it. So just like alcohol, yeast eats sugar, creates gas. Alcohol, not much alcohol produced in this because we're just doing it for 24 hours or 2 days maybe. So what I'm going to do is, you don't want to keep that tight because gas is escaping as the yeast, not yeast, sorry, my apologies, probiotics, 2 different things. Yeast is bad for you actually. We're trying to kill yeast with this, candida. So we want to have a way for this to off gas without trapping the gases in here as it releases. When the probiotics eat the sugars, it creates a gas, and also, so, I mean, if you want to make pop, you can do that. I got a little bit of cheesecloth. I can't even talk today. What's going on? So what I do, get an elastic band, get some cheesecloth, and wrap it, and that's it. So it's going to go. I leave this for 2 days, and it's going to create a very kind of soury type. It's amazing. I love it. So I just have a little bit every morning, and with my yogurt that I'm going to make, and show you really quickly. So I'm going to do that anyway. Shut the camera off and we'll get back to you. Okay, we're running out of batteries. I didn't plan to do this now, so we're going to do another segment for the yogurt. Okay. So anyway, keep this in one place for 2 days until they ferment off, and you'll taste it when it's ready. Keep it in the fridge for storage, and it can last for a few weeks, maybe a week, 2 weeks. So it's amazing. So join me next time and then we'll make yogurt, coconut yogurt. Anyway, basically quickly, if my batteries don't die off on me now, just scrape out the flesh with a spoon. Do not leave the debris. Make sure it's only white flesh. You put them all together. Use a little bit of coconut water or water. Blend it in a blender, and then you pitch your yogurt starter. You go to a health food store or wherever. You may be able to do the probiotics in the pills. I haven't tried that yet, but try that. And then you leave it for 24 hours. If not longer, in a big jar with the mesh, the cheesecloth. Throw it in the fridge for about 2 days, and it's ready. It's awesome. So you take care to your health and to ever experimenting with new things and new ideas. Have a good one, and we'll see you next time. Ciao. Because we're not always the most. Fuck. Okay, and there's a weird glare here. What the hell's going on here? No, it's just a thing. Okay. To use a funnel. Yeah, I didn't use that. I didn't lose that much. Yeah, that's all, folks. But I didn't think clearly. I mean, you know, you're doing this here. It's funny because I don't write for any.